All right, howdy, howdy, howdy. Now, we're not going live just yet. We're kind of in the green room here. First of all, welcome and good morning to everyone. Before we start today, we got asked a question by the wonderful and amazing Cookiemon Steve in regards to what Pathfinders are for the purposes of some of the rewards from the crossover event. So I figured this is a good opportunity to tell everyone, not just Steve, but everyone in chat, what the fuck is a Pathfinder? Because Pathfinders are actually people in the game of Pathfinder. Now, the Pathfinder Society is a faction that exists within all of Galarian. They spread far and wide across multiple continents and have different lodges, which are basically places that they go to in order to, like, follow orders and, you know, sort of respond to things, yada, yada, yada. Each of these lodges are either a representative of the society in a location. So, for example, the TNE's lodge is the representatives of the Pathfinder Society in Tianzia. The Magnamar Lodge is the representatives of the Pathfinder Society in Magnamar, so on and so forth. But there are also lodges which have specific, you know, missions, such as the Shadow Lodge, which I don't think exists anymore, but the Shadow Lodge were like internal affairs. When people are like abusing the power of the society, the Shadow Lodge would investigate, for example. You've also got the Grand Lodge, which is like the biggest one that is in Absalom, that is kind of the seat of power of the Pathfinder Society. Now that's about the faction, but who are Pathfinders? Pathfinders are another way to describe adventurers. People who travel around the world and go on various quests, investigate things that are going on, and record and document and journal to chronicle the events that happen in the world that are of note, that shape the world. The reason they do this is for two reasons. Firstly, to add things to the Pathfinder Chronicles, which are like kind of the newspaper of the world. So when events happen, the Pathfinder Chronicles update constantly in order to kind of make sure that people's informations are up to date. But then also, if they need to, Pathfinders take part in that history in order to ensure favorable outcomes for, well, effectively the world. You know, if something's about to destroy the world, the Pathfinders might jump in to, like, you know, try and stop that. Just as much as there are Pathfinders who may also just sit back and watch and just record what happens rather than taking a hands-on approach. There are many different Pathfinders, many different styles. There are good Pathfinders, there are evil Pathfinders. Another thing they do is they look for and gather powerful artifacts and then ship them back to their home base at the Grand Lodge, where a group of a mysterious council who secretly rule over the Pathfinder Society, known as the Decemvirate, do something with these artifacts. No one knows exactly what it is. It's just something. They're very mysterious, very enigmatic. You like the true mysteries of what they're up to is one of the biggest ongoing mysteries in the Pathfinder game. But that is why they are a very suitable faction for anyone to participate in. If you have a character who doesn't have a motivation to go on an adventure, great, be a Pathfinder. You know, like, again, you have plenty of reason there. I'm playing an evil character who's a necromancer who raises the dead and, you know, goes and, you know, like, does necromancy stuff. Pathfinders don't care. Like, as long as you're doing the things that the Pathfinder Society are checking off as big boxes, you know, hey, you're stealing bones and you're murdering people and stuff. Are you still chronicling stuff? Yeah. Are you still sending us really powerful shit? Yeah. Okay, cool. You do you, friend. You're good. Now, they do favor, obviously, heroism over villainy a lot more, but that is not to say there aren't villainous characters in the society as well. They do have opponents who oppose their belongings, such as the Aspis Consortium, who are all about stealing powerful artifacts for profit, and the Pathfinders often come to blows with the Aspis Consortium during their, you know, missions and stuff like that. But yeah, in a nutshell, that is what it is to be a Pathfinder. Any questions? I'm seeing shaking heads. Yeah? Also, hi Neil, thanks for the raid. Cheeky bastard. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, that's cute. Family IT guy says chronicling events and taking notes. Oh, it's a game for Cass. That's true. Tons of questions Avarian has, but none related to this. That's fair. Fair enough. Let's see. Checking chat, because we're about ready to go. Technically, in Canada, the Pathfinders are associated with Girl Scouts. Yeah, no, I've actually heard about that. Mostly because when you Google it and you just typed in Pathfinder in the very, very early days, that is what used to come up. All right, no questions. Done. All right, I guess we should start today's session. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, without any further ado, alrighty then. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome, one and all. My name is Michael. I'm the Nanosy Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder: Curse of the Crimson Throne, the non-crossover adventure. Guys, it is so good to see all of your smiley faces back on this table with each other. Did you miss each other? Like, it's been 2 weeks since you guys have been together.
Yeah,
I missed y'all.
Yeah.
But I think the tables followed me, or I followed the tables, So there's...
Yeah, that's fair. For the most part, some people had more shifts than others. But you know what? I'm happy you're all here. And I hope, I hope you guys all had a really, really good time with the crossover events. We do have one last thing to finish off with the crossover event, and that is your shard visions, which I'm going to give to you guys when we start today's session. But before then, we have some people to thank. We have, of course, our lovely sponsors who keep our lights on and allow us to do all the cool, crazy, and amazing things. We have, of course, Hero Forge for the wonderful artwork you can see on screen here. All of the character tokens are made using Hero Forge. It's Fantasy Grounds. Oh, I didn't do the fucking thing. What? Laura, come back. What'd you say? Say it to my face.
Sorry, I didn't realize I thought I was muted.
No, it's fine. Let us all in. We're all here now. We're a big family here at the table. Okay, so
great.
So what's
fine.
Up?
Can someone go get my phone for us, please?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Hey, second
great,
hand,
thanks.
fucking get off your ass, okay? We don't pay you to sit here and watch Laura in this space. Laura's not even on camera. Look, this is Laura, okay? So get up there and go get the phone, all right? I don't know why I did that. That felt gross. Anyway, I love you, secondhand. Anyway, today, I did not correctly do the hero points and stuff, so I will do that momentarily during the intros, which we will be doing in a moment. But anyway, his sponsors: Hero Forge, ta-da! Fantasy Grounds, ta-da! For our VTT, Sirenscape. Can't hear it yet, but it'll be there in a minute. Sound effects, all the cool stuff. Yeah, go check out them as well. All the sponsors, yay. Now, guys, we have a large group of individuals for this table, and while I quickly vie to try and get my hero points and jinx points and all that stuff sorted out, I'm going to turn to them to tell you about who they are, what their characters are, and where they were during the crossover event. They don't have to share everything, because I do want to have like a moment where everyone does talk about stuff. But yeah, just generally like what they've been doing the last couple of weeks. Let's start with none other than Cookie Mon Steve.
Okay, I'm just gonna quickly warn people that I seem to be fighting sniffles and sneezes. So if I suddenly go silent, that's because I'm trying to protect your ears. But beyond that, I'm Cookie Mon Steve. I'm playing Ray. He's a Tanuki champion. He actually stayed around Corvosa like the whole time. He and Quinn were there, and everybody else disappeared and were replaced by other people who did help us deal with some problems and and stuff like that. And it was fun. Got to meet new and exciting friends, and he got to meet a cousin that he didn't know that he had. That's about it.
Next up, we have Malakisa.
Hello, everybody. I play Holly, who is a fairy noble who has a super manipulative mother, and that's just all we have time for in the backstory. Holly has been in Seven Dooms for Sandpoint, and got to meet some very interesting people over there, and really likes Lushara, who has a kitty cat named Magnus. Then they bonded over the loss of their pets. And unfortunately, Mally had a migraine last week and was unable to finish that adventure, unfortunately. And I'm very sad because I thought that Red Manus thing was going to be really cool. Bummer.
And then we have, playing Quinn, we have Aya Janasi.
Hello. Quinn is an investigator native to the city of Corvosa. During the crossover event, she was with Ray when their companions disappeared into disturbing and frightening fractures in the firmament. Did you need more?
No, nailed it.
Okay.
Next up, we have Dante, played by our dear friend Rykon.
Hello. Playing the
That's all, folks.
brain fart.
Yep.
But yeah, Raikon playing non-dedicated druid who's local to the forest of Corvosa. And I was having to deal with some weird stuff at Season of Ghosts. It didn't really turn out all too weird. Compared to a lot of the other tables, it felt like another Wednesday at a Corvosa at that point.
No, that's fair. Yeah, I'm glad you blended in okay. Next up, we have Alazaro, played by the wonderful Cass.
Hello. Hi. I'm playing Alazaro. She is a swashbuckler secretary bird, and she was with Rongol in Gatewalkers and is a little bit traumatized by that experience, but you'll hear more about that at 9.
Then, next up, we have, playing the role of Unok the Dragon Slayer, is Marcus the Storyteller, a.k.a. Korshift.
Yeah, I almost had it 100%, but yes. Hi, I'm Marcus. I'm playing Unok, the Orc Dragon Slayer barbarian. And
Barbarian.
Barbarian.
Me barbarian! Me wage! Brarg! Sorry, I'm done. Carry on.
Anyway, and he was trapped over in Willowshore with Dante and Pagdrig on Season of the Ghosts.
Nice. And then, of course, we have Padrick, played by the wonderful Twiff.
Hey everyone, I am Twiff. I'm playing Padrig, who is a half-elf, third youngest bastard son of a minor noble house. He's a spell shot gunslinger, so he basically shoots magic from a gun. And he also went to Season of Ghosts after briefly thinking we were in hell because it was raining blood. We figured out we weren't and helped him out and came back here.
All right, and last but certainly not least, playing the role of Agnes is our dear friend Laura Bones.
Hello, good evening. It's me again. It feels like I was just here. Wow. I play Agnes, who's a psychic. Who's just recently just been split back through a portal from the Eel of Mort. Just pray for death. Where she spent most of the time being absolutely terrified. To be fair, just terrified. Yes.
Yep, sounds about right. Okay.
Especially of the small child.
Oh yeah, that was terrifying. The small child was
Viv,
very terrifying. Yeah,
terrifying.
Especially them with a clown.
Yeah, a little jack in the box. Just, yeah. 8 year old child walking around
Pardon me.
talking. It was really
I just did
bizarre.
that for Steve. Anyway, the yes, that is our group of individuals, and of course we're going to start today's session. But before we do, we have one last person to thank, and that is our lovely audience members. Guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of the show and doing all the cool, crazy, and amazing things. As such, we invite you behind the GM screen in order to influence the game while we play. We have insight bonuses, wandering bosses, divine intervention, divine healing, all this cool stuff just from channel points from you guys watching the show and earning those. Subscribers, you earn channel points a little quicker, so if you haven't done so already, hey, what are you doing with yourself? Go give yourself a subscription. Treat yourself. You deserve it. You bloody legend, you. But if those of you who want to support the channel and help us out with the DAG survival check, which is already at 19%, which is fucking amazing. We have, of course, a number of monetary donations that go a little bit further than our channel point stuff. We have our $5 donation, which is a hero point or a jinx point. Hero points are the red marks you see above my player tokens. Jinx points are the purple ones you see below me. Hero points can be used to stave off death, petition the DM for stuff that isn't in the rules, or roll with advantage. Jinx points can be used to counteract hero points, make bad decisions, make bad guys roll with advantage, or counteract things, or like complicate matters, or, you know, a whole bunch of stuff there. Then, of course, we have our $10 donation, which is, of course, the coveted plot twist deck, which is here, where I will draw a random card from the plot twist deck, and then that plot twist will be improv'd into today's story as best as I can. This is a really good way to allow me to basically it's a really good way to allow me to kind of like stay on my toes, keep my improv skills better, and to keep our games unique to the players that are here today. So there's that as well. For $20, you give someone the coveted golden natural 20, because sometimes a natural 20 just needs to work. For $50, you can give a boss an increase in power, making a boss even stronger, making them tougher, faster, stronger, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Or you could use that $50 in order to do a draw from the deck of Harrow, which is a fortune-telling prophecy that gives a... Oh, look at that. It's the thing from... from yesterday. The trumpet. Anyway. So basically, it's a fortune-telling card with a prophecy that goes to the group. If they fulfill the prophecy, they get a boon, a secret fighting art, or a magic item from that entity. Plus, they receive a 3-session buff to whatever stat is associated with that card. And if they have 3 sessions to complete the prophecy, so there's that as well. Then, of course, we have our secret menu item. What is our secret menu item, I hear you ask? Well, it is none other than a chance for glory. As our heroes defeat the Blood Mage... frick, what was his name?
Tormagor.
Torgamar.
Yeah, as our...
Or something like that.
Okay, if our heroes manage to defeat Torgmagor, I will go one step further. I will allow our heroes to use his illicit and ill-gotten blood magics in order to teleport to the royal throne room in Castle Corvosa. Now, keeping in mind, this does not necessarily trigger the final battle. She does not guarantee that the queen is going to be in the throne room, but it is going to mean that your infiltration of the castle for your final confrontation will be flawless. So that is the trade-off for the $100 secret menu item. Upon his defeat, this is what you will get, and that is the perfect infiltration. All right. I think that's it. We're here. We're done. We're queer. We get used to it. All right. Now, we do have a $10 donation from our friend Neil from Immersion Diversion, who has asked... What have you asked, Neil? Neil, what have you... Card number 2.
Plot twist 2.
Plot twist number 2. All right. So, shuffledy, shuffledy, shuffledy. Shuffledy, shuffledy, shuffledy. Look at my hand. Realize I have the wrong deck. Put the deck down. Pick up a different deck. Shuffledy, shuffledy, shuffledy.
Was it the Harrow?
It was. Shuffledy, shuffledy, shuffledy. All right. Here we go. Okay. And realize I've shuffled my cards upside down and back to front. Good. Good. All right. Let me just fix some of these. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. That'll do, I guess. I'll find more, I'm sure. Okay. Shuffledy. Okay, here we go. All right, plot twist number 1 is true love. Ah, but that's not what we're using. Second one is quick wits.
Well, Holly's out.
Yeah, quick wits. That's an interesting one. Target is not surprised and gets to act during the surprise round. You assimilate a situation quickly. You overcome the fear of a situation. Your witty repartee is the envy of all. You understand how something works. Okay, interesting. Quick wits. I will keep that one, and we'll see what we can do with that. So, let's start today's session, shall we?
Yeah.
Sounds like a good plan.
Let's go.
All right. So, our heroes fall through various portals in time and space. Ooh, this one sounds like it'll be a good one.
Silence is filled with people just going, ah!
That's pretty much it.
They fall
All
through
right.
portals.
As you fall through your various portals, whizzing images flash by you of different people in different ages, different versions of yourselves even, as you continue to fall, connecting your realms together for a brief and fleeting moment before you are plunged back into the city of Corvosa. As you emerge, you are not in the Temple of Asmodeus, but are in various locations around the city. Alazaro, you are in your non-Big Bird, non-Kaiju form as you emerge outside of the training grounds of Vencalo Assyriani. You look around and you can see that most of this place has been ransacked by the Hell Knights, destroyed by their heavy bootsteps, and search for Vencalo himself. Holly, you have emerged on the dockyards of the Jeggery River, surrounded by the sounds of people busily trying to go about their day fishing and selling their wares. Agnes, you come screaming into the graveyard as along the Grey District you find yourself emerging surrounded by the tombstones, having very narrowly avoided certain death. Dante, you find yourself nearby in the Southern District, surrounded by rich hoity-toity sorts who are amidst their merchant day, many of which have servants that are doing their bidding for them, and kind of just out and shopping and doing things. Unok, you find yourself at the Temple of Asmodeus, as you can see that out the front is a familiar Asmodean cleric who is hitting the bottle pretty hard. And lastly, Ray and Quinn. Wait, did I do Patrick? No.
Poor guy.
Patrick. Patrick, you find yourself at a very familiar place. A old, decrepit home belonging to Zalara the Fortune Teller, an old friend and spirit who had guided you for for a long period of time on this quest. You see the windows have been smashed up, and the place has been assaulted. The last time anyone was here, the Bread Mantis assassins were basically tearing the place apart, looking for the group. And then, of course, we have Quinn and Ray, who are in the northern area, who are over by the tower, where they had just narrowly avoided dealing with Tormagor and the strange hooded figure he had allied himself with. As this happens, all of you suddenly have a splitting migraine. The pain is sharp. The visions of that you saw while in contact with the shards begin to come flooding in. As your minds begin to draw images, you can see Castle, what's it? Castle Corvoshore? Yeah, Castle Corvosa, otherwise known as the Heights. You see the interior, a confrontation against the Queen. She looks down upon you as you enter into the throne room where she happens to be. She looks at you and dictates your demise. You begin to fight. You watch as Agnes takes out the sword. In this particular instance, the sword is handed to Unok, who, thanks to the assistance of Ray that acts as a distraction, manages to plunge the sword into the chest of the Queen. She dies there and then in front of you. But something else happens. Her bones and her body begin to split apart and tear. The bones from the crown begin to take form. They quickly grab onto Unok and snap his spine with a single solitary crunch. As the body of the Queen begins to transform, shaping from its humanoid form into this almost tendon of necromantic flesh, this huge skeletal amalgamation of rotting meat and warped bones, creates a dragon-esque body, which then turns on the group. You watch the valiant fight, but as the fight goes on, the form continues to complete more and more as blue scales slowly start to appear. Eventually, the last one standing is Quinn, the last defiant hero, as it awaits the breath of lightning coming from its jaws. You see the defeat of your group at the hands of Kazavron the Dragon. That is when you see the pariah in this vision. The pariah offers but one simple clue. You see the slash on his chest. You see his fading smile as he points you towards the crown on the Queen's head as she is dictating to you. Your vision shatters, and that is the vision each of you had received from the shard. Now, it seems to make sense here that during this period of time, all of our heroes are going to make their way back towards the Asmodean Temple. The exception being, of course, Ray and Quinn, who, as mentioned, are at the base of a tower you believe Togmagor to be at the top of. But it is just the two of you here. What would the two of you like to do?
Well, we saw Togmagor at the top.
Mm-hmm.
So unless he's taken off, he's probably still there.
And I assume this staircase is still there, yeah? Or would it not be?
The tree is gone. The elevator
yeah.
tree is gone.
Yeah,
Nothing.
the tree is gone,
Okay.
but the lighthouse is still there. You could potentially climb the lighthouse.
I don't know
Can we
that
do it
I
ourselves?
don't know that I like our chances. I think it seems reasonable to suppose that if our new companions returned to where they should be, that perhaps we could find our regular companions. I don't feel confident by ourselves. He seems extraordinarily powerful.
I agree. I'm hoping we find them, but if not, we're going to need reinforcements regardless.
Yeah. So let's first seek our companions, and failing that, let's rouse what allies we can muster. It must be done.
Agreed.
And we'll probably head off in hopes that they would return from where they were taken to the temple.
All right, very well. You begin to make your way southwards, following your way down towards the Asmodean temple, where, sure enough, one at a time, you all begin to reconvene. Unok, you are the first there. You can see as one by one, Holly, Padrig, Dante, Agnes, then Alizaro all arrive. I'm going to give you guys a chance to, if you would like, take a moment to, I guess, share your stories as you arrive. As I signal you guys, you will enter the scene in the order I just said. So, Unok, first to arrive is Holly.
Una, how long ago was the headache part?
When you touched the shard, or when the shard came into contact with you in the other world.
Okay. Unok will, as soon as he sees Holly, he's gonna run up to her and, well, not really run. He's gonna hobble up to her, but with a hand on his helmet, where obviously his head is, he goes, "Holly, are you all right? Have you seen anybody else?"
Unok! Oh my gosh, Unok! And then Holly's gonna hug Unok, which I think is the first time Holly's ever hugged Unok.
In the moment, Unok will hug her back because he was deathly worried about his friends.
Oh my gosh. That was so weird. I'm at point. Because this is Corvosa, and I don't know how I got to Sandpoint. And then there was the scary demon guys were gone, and I haven't seen anybody else. So where were you? Were you still here? What happened to the scary demon guys?
No. Dante, Patrick, and we got sent to a weird little forest town full of ghosts called Willow Shore. It was over in Tianzia, I think, because I remember some Oni and Belkson talking about it, but Dante knew more than I did.
Oh, well, Dante would like forests. Where's Dante? And where's Patrick?
I don't know. They were right next to me before we grabbed the shard.
Shortly after, Padrig, you arrive.
Oh, Patrick will be looking around for his companions, spot Unok and Holly, and head over to them and say, "Oh, good, Unok, you made it back. Holly,
Holly's gonna
were
run him Patrick
you?
mid-sentence.
Yeah, hi, good to see you. Um, what happened to you? Were you here? What's going on?"
Oh, I was in Sandpoint. Why was I in Sandpoint? And why were you fighting ghosts?
Well, we were technically fighting a bear. Um, my understanding from what was said to us, it's hard, kind of the memory is fuzzy, but there was something about fracturing of fate, and if you remember, we touched the shard, and I saw a vision of us on the way back here. Was really a great vision, but I think I understand how to avoid that. I don't know. I mean, it was weird. We thought we got sent to hell. It was raining blood. Um, but no, we helped. No, mm, people. We got the shard out of a bear, and then we left. It's all in all a very strange experience. I felt very weak over there too. It was weird.
Yeah, I felt really weak too, and I couldn't turn invisible, and that was weird. And then Holly's gonna immediately turn invisible. Can you see me?
No, no, I cannot.
Okay, see, I feel better now. And then she's gonna turn invisible again.
Yeah, I felt oddly weak in that town.
Yeah, I know. Like I was lower. My aim was off. Couldn't remember any of the spells that
I
I've
couldn't
learned.
lift a bear.
Really?
I mean, yeah, well, I didn't know you could lift a bear, so that wasn't as surprising to me, but yeah.
Unok's pretty big. I feel like he could lift a bear.
I know, but I've traveled to an alternate time with Unok, and I think it's still been what, like maybe an hour that we've known each other.
Dante and Agnes, you both arrive at this point.
Dante, Agnes! And Holly's gonna run hug Agnes. And then she's gonna hug
Oh.
Dante.
Where's everybody? Well, I've had certainly the strangest of wee little trips. That's for sure.
I think
I
that's a
agree.
general consensus.
Right.
Were you with Holly? Unok, Dante, and I all went to the same place.
No, I was well, I was with our friends, the Red Mantis assassins, as it happened, on their home turf. So that was pleasant.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then Cassavron turned up. That was less pleasant. But I stabbed him, so that was okay. But he's still alive. And Ronald met himself. His future self is, I don't know, it's a bit confusing.
Just kind of grabbed his head again. That
Wait, you stabbed Kazavron?
Oh yes, it was really cool. I teleported behind and I stabbed him with the sword, but then he fell through the portal with the sword and I couldn't hold on to it and I thought I'd lost it. But then um, one of the people I was with who turned out to be actually a Red Mantis assassin, but he didn't seem too bad. He saved it along with a wee small child with a jack in the box.
Oh, we also met a red mantis.
Oh, they're everywhere it seems. Wonderful.
oh, I met one, but he wasn't a nice guy. He killed a guy who was a twin, but then the guy didn't actually die. But I think he was evil, but I'm not sure.
the one we met was fine. Um,
Except for the eyeballs in a jar. That was weird.
well, everyone's got their quirk.
The one I met was a punk ass bitch. Sorry, feel like carry on.
Why are you saying that? Because the one you met was Steve's character.
Maybe, I don't know. I technically meet all of yours, so I mean,
You know what I meant.
Well, it's good that you two are back, and Unok and Dante seem to have made it back. Although it's interesting that we didn't wind up back here,
Yeah,
which is kind of what I
something's.
thought was going to
There's
happen.
portals all over the place where we were.
Yeah, that was our experience as well.
I'm not entirely sure how Cassavron made it there, but it was terrifying, I have to say.
Oh,
He had a whole blue electric dragon thing going on, and
Dragon, you say?
yes, made of like electricity. And he knew my name and was shouting it from the heavens, and I have to say I didn't like it.
Well, you're gonna get to kill him, Unok. It'll be okay.
Yeah, let's. All right, so there's 1, 2, 3. There's
No,
5 of us.
who are we missing?
We're missing Quinn and Ro and Ray.
Ro will be the next one to
And
arrive.
Revolt.
So as Ro walks in, you can be like, "Do all of you have your heads?" Looks to check to see if you have all your heads, and then she is going to like tackle hug Unok and be like, "Where were you? I fought an undead dragon for like 2 seconds. I needed you."
As soon as she says undead dragon, he's gonna go like he's gonna give her a hug, but instead grabs her by the shoulders and just starts shaking her. You fought a dragon without me?
I was in Sarkoris. It was blood and demons and acid puddles and some guy with a
dear,
ghost sword, man.
Sarkoris. Oh, that must have been terrifying indeed.
See, we could
Especially
have been
when the
fighting
one guy
dragons.
got set on fire, and then the undead dragon disappeared. And I'm so glad to be home.
Unak, we had enough
Also,
trouble
you'll
there.
notice
I'm
that
pretty glad we weren't
Agnes-
fighting a dragon.
Agnes has a skeletal arm in her hand as well that she's maybe hasn't really quite noticed. She's just holding it and waving it about, which is not like, yeah.
Where's? And then she's gonna look through the count and be like, "Have y'all seen Ray and Quinn? I think that's who's left. Also, hi, Holly." And she's just gonna kind of wave. She's still like holding on to Unok for dear life because the undead dragon and everything has just scared her. So she's holding on to him to keep herself like upright.
It's okay. Hi, Ro. And then Holly's gonna hug Ro from behind.
All right. At this point in time,
Would
at this point in time, Ray and Quinn, you will arrive, the final members, to reconvene with the group. But just before we do so, guys, let's take a quick moment to welcome in our raiders from GaryCon Live. Guys, thank you so much for coming and joining us. It's so good to see you guys. Guys, if you don't know the folks from GaryCon Live, what are you doing with your life? Guys, GaryCon is an amazing celebration of TTRPG from people who are both new and old hats to the community of Dungeons & Dragons and role-playing and the like. If you've not been to GaryCon, GaryCon is an absolute blast. I personally also haven't been to GaryCon just yet, but it is definitely on my very, very big list of things to do. We have so many of our content creator friends who have been a part of the convention itself, who have done stuff with GaryCon Live. People like like Robert and a whole bunch of other folk are over there and having a good time. So guys, if you do get a chance to go check out GaryCon Live, go and hang out with probably one of the largest and most fun collective groups of storytellers, role players, and just people who are passionate about all things in the TTRPG community. Go check these guys out. They're absolutely amazing. And for those of you who are from GaryCon and coming and joining us, welcome. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and I am an Australian who plays Pathfinder. That's right. I know. It's the guy from across the pond is playing the game from across the pond. Well, that's what we do here. So if you are curious about Pathfinder 2nd Edition and are interested in some good games, I play with my Patreons on Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays Australian time, so do feel free to come and check it out. If you have any questions about the game system, how it runs, or just getting used to I don't know, different stories and stuff, we celebrate all things role-playing games here, so do not hesitate at all to ask questions and do stuff. Now, also real quick, we are in the middle of a hype train because we have lunatics in chat for some reason. Guys, I haven't even told you what the thing is. Okay, so first of all, we have already got a level 7 hype train. So here is what we're going to do, and I didn't want to do it because I thought that we were going to have less than this, but we don't. So here's where we're going. Guys, for each level of the hype train, I am going to give our heroes a Can I finish my sentence, please? Thank you so much to everyone who has gifted the subs. We have now hit our channel.
Sorry, were you talking?
I was trying. We've now hit our channel point goal as well. So I guess I'll up the ante even further. I was going to give a one-use spell to folks and the like, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to give one magic item with a number of charges equal to the level that we have achieved. We have achieved an 8th level achievement, which is going to represent two things. First of all, it is going to represent the spell level within this very special ring that you now possess. In addition, there are 8 charges in this ring that has the 8th level spells in it. The ring contains 8 charges of greater dispel magic. If we get to a hype train level 10, I will also include counterspell in addition to that, which means that you'll be able to not just use this as a spell to use dispel magic, but you'll be able to use it as a reaction to use counterspell a number of times equal to obviously what we get to. So there you go. That is what that's what we have. We have crashed through level 8. So right now it is a level 8 greater dispel magic ring with 8 charges in it. And that's where we're at. Okay, cool. You guys happy? You guys done? Calm down? Yeah? Thank you. Good. Wonderful.
I hope we don't calm down.
Steve, I am carrying on this adventure, damn it. Guys, thank you so much.
Look, you did not give Twiff a hard time or Air a hard time.
I was going
You
to.
only called me out.
I do.
Okay.
I call you out
I
because
just-
you know why I call you
I'm
out.
just joining in.
Yeah.
trying
I
to
just
get
want
in
to
the
play
fun.
as
He's
well.
just representing.
This is not the game, guys. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone.
Yes, it is.
this is not the game. All right. Now, we have 3 minutes on the clock. That's where we're at. We are at level 8. We're going to carry on. Ray and Quinn, the two of you. Oh, wait, sorry. I should recap for my audience members. The guys who just raided in. Our group of adventurers have just gone through a multiversal event where all of them were scattered around the multiverse, did some adventuring stuff, and are now reconvening for the first time since their departure 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks out of game, not 2 weeks in game. Once they've returned, they find themselves in the city of Corvosa, a land that is trapped in turmoil. It is being ruled by an evil queen who is currently under the possession of an evil undead dragon known as Kazavron. If Kazavron is allowed to fulfill their destiny, not only will he revive and bring evil to the world at large, but also the queen will plunge this city, their home city, into an age of darkness. So our heroes have been doing their best to destabilize the queen's power. They have taken out some of their allies. They have destabilized their connections to the Asmodean Church. They have defeated the 7 devils of sin that had allied themselves with the queen. They have defeated the black dragon who is allied with the queen, as well as managed to convince the leader of her personal guard, the Grey Maiden, to abandon the cause and no longer support them. And as well as destroyed a group of fake rebels who have been bad-mouthing our heroes. So they've also managed to become heroes in the eyes of the community as well. So all of these things have gone into the city, and this is what's happening right now. And Ray and Quinn, as I mentioned, you have just arrived back together. Also, thank you so much for the donation. What was the name? Anonymous. The Anonymous has donated $2. Thank you so much for the support. This will go very, very nicely towards the DAG survival check. Mwah. Love your face. Okay, Ray and Quinn, the scene is yours.
So I'm gonna throw open the doors and enter the temple. Ray, they're here. They're definitely here. Thank God.
Quinn, Ray!
Good.
Holly's gonna let go of Ro and immediately run and hug Quinn, and then let go of Quinn and run and hug Ray.
Ray will hug her back.
All right,
Hi,
sure.
Holly. Nice to see you. Where the heck have you been?
All right, sure.
Quinn, Ray! Holly's gonna let go of Ro and immediately run and hug Quinn, and then let go of Quinn and run and hug Ray.
Where the heck have you been?
Quinn, Ray! Holly's gonna let go of Ro and immediately run and hug Quinn, and then let go of Quinn and run and hug Ray.
Where the heck have you been?
Okay, so I've been in Sandpoint, which I don't think I belonged in Sandpoint because that was a little weird and bizarre. And there was a red mantis trying to kill us, and it got really weird because I think there was a sort of red mantis person on our side, and then there was a set of twins, and I think one of the twins was evil, and the red mantis killed one, and then he came back, and I don't know, it was weird. I didn't like it. But there was a very nice lady there who had a cat, and the cat was, I didn't get to meet the cat, but the cat sounded very much like Penny, and I wanted to pet the cat, but I didn't get to pet the cat.
That's too bad. I'm just glad that the adjudicator who was overseeing your trial was really pissed off when you disappeared and thought we were up to some sort of trickery. And he went off through one of those fractures in time looking for you. You didn't see him?
Oh, no, that's bad. Uh-oh.
Well, he's in some other time right now. I guess that's somebody else's problem.
Because I still need that proof for Akachek.
Ah, oops. That is bad then.
That is bad. And I kind of don't want Asmodeus to kill me either.
Yeah.
Or eat my soul, whatever he would do.
I
Well,
don't really know.
you know, darling, you could always beat them to the punch. Next,
Oh, I was just thinking that. I mean, we could just, if we just kill you and then everything will disappear and then we bring you back and boom, clean slate.
well, it's not quite that simple, you see, darling. Osmodius has a very particular contract with people who sign on the dotted line, and, well, I do remember taking a look at yours, and there were quite the stipulations on your contract, Holly. The fact is the only reason you're able to walk around is because you're technically under Akachek's protection while he is investigating you for murder. And as far as I can tell, so long as you're alive, that holds. But the moment you die, your soul goes back to Asmodeus because he's the one who has your contract for when you're dead. When you're alive, you belong to Akachek according to this bargain that you guys have. But if you beat him to the punch and you are, in fact, excuse me, if you are, in fact, deceased, then you have nothing to fear from Akachek. How can you kill that which has no life? Drink?
Eh, So, but if I die, then Asmodeus gets me.
Righto.
Okay, I don't really like that one either. But Akachek is protecting me,
From Asmodeus. Right now, yes.
but only until I either not get him proof that Hazavron is controlling the queen.
Mm-hmm.
But if I get him proof that Hazavron is controlling the queen, then we're solid and I'm good to go.
With
So
Akachek, yes.
Yes, so I have to fulfill that thing with Akachek, and the trial was going to help me do that.
It was. At least, supposedly. Because the problem is that you were supposed to identify the traitor in the Asmodean church. The one who summoned the demons who allied with the queen.
Well, I didn't ally with the queen.
No, the demons, the devils that was summoned did.
The one who summoned the devils that allied with the queen.
Mm.
So, am I following that?
Yes,
I think I'm following that, yeah.
somebody who betrayed the Asmodean church. You know,
I
forsook
wonder
their
who that could be.
vows, broke the contracts.
I just starts chuckling.
Shh, shh, shh. Agnes, no, you're gonna kill. Shh.
Well, what if that was worded kind of badly and there's
Bad wording,
there's a-
I feel like, is the name of everything that has happened with the contracts you have signed, yes.
I was very confused, and yeah, it's a problem. Is there another way, do you think, to prove that Kazavran is allied with the queen?
Well, I mean, I don't personally have any knowledge about it. You see, I was destined to be the Hierophant of the Asmodean Church. Did you know that I was supposed to do that? I put in all the extra hours, all the extra work. I attempted very, very hard to try and make sure that I was poised to be able to to take over the seat of power after that old coot finally kicked it. And what does he do? He dies before he appoints someone. Then the Arbiter shows up, and then he disappears. Now no one knows who's in charge. And the Queen? The Queen doesn't give a shit. Sorry, this is just my problems. Look.
Well, nature abhors a vacuum.
It does.
Right, exactly. And if nobody knows who's in charge, well, if you just be in charge, then everyone will just follow you.
Mm-hmm. Yes, well, I think everyone's trying to be in charge right now, and I've got a bloody battle ahead of me that is more made in red ink than it is in blood. But that's again not your problem. Look, Holly, I like you. I like you because you make me laugh. But but to be frank, if I were to take a position of power as a makeshift leader of the Asmodean Church, things do not look good for you. I would, for all intents and purposes, forego any hope of finding the traitor within the church, because, well, between you and me, I figure we understand what's happened, given that I sense none of Asmodeus's divine presence in you anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think
instead, I think maybe perhaps your best course of action would be to conclude your whatever it is you're doing here with your friends, and perhaps return back. And I don't mean this in kind of a negative, quasi kind of like hate crime kind of way, but I think it is wise you go back to where you came from, perhaps. With respect, of course.
Harsh.
A little harsh.
But he does have a bit of a point, Holly. You kind of have two gods on your ass right now, and I think the only people that can save you, as much as I'm sure you don't want to go back to them, are your very manipulative parents.
I mean, that's another story that I'm very interested in finding out more about. But no, I was not actually referring to that. I more meant the fact that the first world is not connected to the River Styx, and therefore you are not able to die there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's more what I meant. And obviously, the assassin god can't kill you in the first world, much like Asmodeus can't claim your soul if you're not dead. So it's a happy middle ground.
That's fair. I can't
peanuts. He opens up a bag of peanuts.
Maybe we should. I think we should go after. We need to finish what we started, and we will
Focus
let
on the task at hand.
Oh, and in that vein, Ray and I have something to tell you.
We're married.
About...
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm going to let Ray talk.
To death over here. Well, we know where Torquemagor was. At least an hour or two ago. We were fighting in the area.
Oh, well, let's go take.
He has. Well, hopefully he's still there. But
I
it's a
imagine our luck will hold.
That would be nice. He did seem to be spending most of his time there, from what I gathered.
so you saw him?
Yes.
Yes, he was involved.
Any information of what's he capable of? What?
He seems very powerful to me.
He's very large.
Okay, on a scale
and
of
he liked blood.
giant black dragon and 5 devils.
Baron
On a scale
Harkonnen.
of that, how is he in comparison to what we've already just been through?
4.
Right, okay.
The 4 of the devils. Not the black
Right.
dragon, but the 4 devils.
I don't know. You altogether 4? Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking of, yeah. As Ray and Quinn are like, well, maybe, I don't know, maybe 6 devils?
I'm thinking, yeah. But still not a dragon. Not quite
No,
a
I don't
dragon.
think it's a dragon. I hope. We didn't
Surely
see everything he
not.
could do, though. He was flying.
No, I mean,
That was
yeah,
not
but
nice.
our encounter was fairly brief. We were just there to try and return the visitors who had come through the fractures into Corvosa and find the shard. I assume you all had similar experiences.
Yes.
The party's still going on.
Oh, that's right. There's we should go. And oh,
Woodnock
Yeah,
doesn't
there was
look
a
like the best shape.
Party? So you fought Torgamonda and there was a
Orgmagor.
party?
No, one
Orgmagor?
of the visitors had some sort of spell that summoned like 800 Tanuki that trampled him and were dancing around at the top of the tower. It was amazing.
That sounds pretty amazing.
They were doing like a conga line at one point.
I'm sorry. I
That was
missed
it was the Japanese like shrine festival where they had like the big tower. They were just like yeah. They had the big old Tory drums and stuff.
I feel that you and I had very different experiences. There was no dancing or
Happiness or joy.
800 Tanuki. No, there was none of that.
You were in a sewer for a while.
We were in sewer, a small child threw acid in the face of this person, and then
You watched a human
for
melt.
some reason, was surprised that the acid did what it did, and anyway,
Astonishing.
enough of that.
And here we thought Corvosa was in bad straits.
Well, the place that we got sent to was raining blood and the moon was red.
Oh, right. Also equally.
Yeah, this is
terrifying.
why we thought we got sent to hell. I mean, since we were.
In Asmodeus,
Standing
and yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and there was a portal open to hell at the time.
Yeah.
It seemed reasonable, but
Hey, for all we know,
the-
that town
the-
could be in hell.
they didn't seem to think they
Ray
were.
looks at
But
Quinn and
I
goes,
suppose
like Ray looks at Quinn and goes, I didn't really enjoy that, but it sounds like we actually had the easier time.
I know. It seemed quite challenging at the while we were in the moment.
Yeah. But at least
But-
it was just normal. It was normal challenging.
Yeah.
But
Shall
truthfully,
we
the
go
most
off
that
to the
we
tower?
did, truthfully, the most that we did was have to get a shard off a bear that was large, and then no longer was.
No,
It
we-
became like a baby cub after we got the shard, and then we
Yeah,
had to fight
and,
some masked guy, and we pushed him through one of them.
a little
I
on.
wouldn't
Wait,
have
did
no
your
size
mask-
inside there, but
Did your Matt's guy have a ghost sword, Dante?
No, he had a skull that had a brain in it.
Yeah, some weird necromantic magic. He was casting spells by stroking brains and severed skulls. It was not pleasant.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of getting magic from fingering a brain. It's just weird.
Like,
Okay, this
By the
conversation
way,
has
are-
gone
are-
places that
are
I'm
we
just
wa-
not
are
quite
we
comfortable
walking
with
and
right
talking?
now. So I think that perhaps we should. Where was this person at, Ray?
Are we in good
The
enough shape
lighthouse.
to go fight somebody, or should we go take a rest somewhere? Kazunok doesn't look great.
I'll have you know that my shape is
Rude.
fantastic, especially after this
I-
6 months of just walking around everywhere.
I don't feel great,
Uh,
but we don't have really time to sit back. Oh,
I
wait a
mean,
minute.
If we at least have 10 minutes, I can at least
Unak
do
remembers.
well, we could be walking and talking while we're doing this. It's a long
Yeah.
walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll start.
Unak remembers.
And Ray is going to remind Holly. Remember that potion that we drank?
Yeah, how much
That
more
they
time do we
said
have?
well, it's not that so much that we had the more time, as he said. The next time you go to bed, you're going to be in bed for 2 days
Yes, but it's
16
not.
hours.
or
Doesn't it
16 hours.
Doesn't that potion make you drop at a certain point? Or is it just the next time you sleep?
I honestly don't remember now.
That's a question for Dag.
Sorry, I'm here. I'm a dag.
That long rest potion that we drank,
Yep.
does that just make you drop at some point, or is it just the next time you sleep?
No. As soon as you drink it, it is as if you've had a full long rest.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay,
But there was
so then
but there was a side effect on it that when we had our next actual
Long rest.
Oh yeah,
is
your next
16
actual
hours.
your next
Yeah.
actual rest is 16 hours. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, as long as we're not gonna like drop in the middle of combat or something. Okay, yeah, we're good.
I mean, I can drop you in the middle of combat if you want.
That's a different type of
That's okay.
dropping in the middle of combat.
Clarifying that is not going to happen, then yes, let's walk over to the tower.
You walk over to the tower. As you do so,
Well-
the Asmodean cleric says, "Fucking rude." Didn't say bye or anything. Okay, whatever.
While we're doing this,
Wait.
can I?
Wait, bon appetit.
He finished the peanuts. You guys were talking for a while.
Yeah, no, before we leave, I walk over. I can't say that you were the nicest person, but I know for what you do, you tried and worked really hard. So I wish you luck with everything that goes on with what you want to do.
Thank you, darling. And for what it's worth, I hope you don't die tomorrow.
Thank you.
Go to hell. He just waves happily at you guys. All right.
While we're walking over there, can we at least have a 10-minute heal to try and at least heal both of the party back up to full?
Let's have a look. How injured is everyone? Does anyone? We don't have any clerics or anything like that. Do you have the heal spell or the?
I can do the treat wounds. That's why I said about like a 10-minute thing.
Okay, because keeping in mind, 10 minutes. It's 10 minutes per use of it, and how many people can you?
I have ward medic, so I can do multiple people at once.
Which is how many?
Let's see. Because I am legendary, I can treat up to 8 targets.
All right, sure. Make a heal check.
And we're gonna.
The cleric of Asmodeus looks at you as you're doing this, like directly in front of him, and he's like, "Fucking bitch."
Oh, so anyway, just
What?
for my
You
notes while
Punk ass
Dante's doing
motherfucker
that.
using medicine on my footsteps while I'm here as a cleric capable of healing. Yeah, thanks. We're not going to donate to your church or, like buy your services. I'm just going to stand right here and use some fucking bandages. All good.
Could we?
He is
trouble
drunk
you for a touch of
and-
healing before we leave.
No, it's too late. His feelings
We
are
could
hurt.
ask the guy.
His feelings are hurt. He's, yep.
Yeah, also, yeah, Agnes just no. Anyway.
Everyone's
Mr.
gonna be
Asmodeus.
taking 3 points of damage as I do this.
Wait, hang on a
Take
second.
points
I was
of
full
damage.
health,
So
and now I'm going to take damage.
for the people who are hurt.
So hold on, real,
That's what I mean.
sorry, real quick. Can you use risky surgery with ward medic?
Yes, because it's as long as I do treat wounds.
Okay, cool.
And ward medic's kind of like a passive thing as well. Where,
Yeah. Cool. All right.
I didn't even need the ward medic. That's the funnier part, but it's fine.
All right. And you heal 48 plus 50, which will heal. Let's see, what are we at?
86 health.
So that'll heal
So-
everyone except Unok.
Yeah, everyone but Unok is at full health now.
Which I think Unok is at.
I'm still at wounded 3, but 11 health. Or 11 wounds. So.
Because I am treating your wounds, you are no longer wounded.
I'm gonna use a jinx point and say fuck that.
Okay, fine. You're at wounded 3
Dante,
then
I
still.
simultaneously feel amazing and like shit at the same time.
Yeah, I like stakes being stakes, and not. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna use 10 minutes to like.
I also
Turn
like steaks being
death into a
steaks.
revolving
It'd be weird
door.
if a steak was a vegetable.
Yeah.
I
Well, you
blame
know what?
happened
Ironically,
recently.
depending on the stakes coming up, we might turn Unok into a vegetable. So I mean, who knows? We'll figure it out.
I mean, he is green.
All right. You find yourself at the fucking tower.
Does
As-
it have to?
Yes. The tower is surrounded by what look to be a bunch of raccoon dogs. Like, I mean, surrounded. Like, and these are just randomly they're just like kind of walking on all fours. They're like, sitting down, they're yawning, they're stretching. Some of them are cleaning their gigantic nut sacks. They're just,
Cousins you were on about, Ray, with the conga line.
So Ray, these are actually raccoon dogs, not tanuki disguised as raccoon dogs, if that makes sense. So these are actually, for the most part, animals who bear a striking resemblance to you.
Yeah, it's like, huh? That the
Like if you
I don't
clothed
think
one of
these
them,
are-
it would look like Ray.
Yeah, but these are not the party ones. I'm taking it, or are they the left hangovers from the party?
These are the hangovers from the party.
Yeah, so it's like, well, I mean, I can go into that form, but I think these are the leftovers from the party. They look
right.
hungover.
Okay, so
It
I
was
best be
quite a party.
quiet then.
No, they'll be fun.
Well, no, I mean,
Hey
if they're
guys, how's it
hungover,
going?
Shh.
One of the tanuki turn around and say, "Hey man, yeah, no, it's going pretty good, man. Well, what's up with you? Like, there was a pretty rad party here earlier on, man. You missed the whole thing. We brought that place down."
We saw you arrive. Is the guy still upstairs?
Oh, that guy? Oh yeah, no, he partied way too hard. He's super mad. He locked himself in there.
Perfect.
Interesting.
Was there anybody you guys came down from inside? I guess.
Yeah, man.
Was there anybody else in the tower?
Nah, man.
Cool.
Cool.
That's what I want to hear.
Yeah, I'm glad you could hear it from me, of all people.
I know.
I'll be 2
appreciate
minutes.
Okay.
2 minutes.
See ya. Hey, that's a really nice scarf. Can I
Who's
have
he
it?
talking to the scarf for?
Is he talking
What,
to?
Ray's?
Ray scarf.
Talking to Ray.
Oh, okay.
Well, Ray doesn't have a scarf. He's got like a whole champion roby thingy thing.
Yeah, he wants it.
It's like
He thinks it's a scarf.
Well, it's not. It's not a scarf, man. It's
Oh,
it's,
man.
it's part of my thing, but it's.
Oh, it's
but on
part
the
of.
other hand, if you want to like come and join the Church of Milani and
Oh man, we don't do organized
we-
religion,
we
right?
can
We're
get
more
you one
like
of
a
those.
peaceful commune of people, of free-minded thinkers. But
that's
Damn hippies.
But I have these 3 acorns, man, and I will trade you these acorns for that really cool scarf.
I'll throw in 3
it's
pieces of
like-
gold too, Ray. You could get another one. Come on, just for the giggle.
And they're magic acorns.
I've heard this before.
Oh yeah.
You
know
sold
what?
the family
You know
cow,
what?
and all you got were these acorns.
Guys,
Patrick will cast detect magic.
No, there's no magic on these acorns.
Doesn't matter. So
Yeah.
so Ray's gonna go. You know what? You guys were such a big help to us earlier. Sure. here you go.
Oh, thanks,
Off
man.
The cowl part of his.
He takes it and he kind of puts it on. He's like, oh man, this is still warm. Nice. You're all right, dude. High five.
Thanks.
Yeah. He gives you a high five. As you move up, you see there's another one of the raccoon dogs. He goes, hey man, nice shoes.
You can't have these shoes, but I do have a pair of shoes in my pack if you want one.
Oh, dude, really?
What do you got to trade for?
He
Okay,
says,
just one.
He says, I have this flask of water. It's holy water.
Do you have any magic mushrooms?
Dude, you gotta be cool. You gotta be chill about that. Use the code word. Got any shrooms, brah? Is the
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's gotta use the code, otherwise the cops will get onto it.
Okay. Unok's just gonna start walking towards the tower door at this point. It's getting a little too ridiculous.
You start heading towards the tower door. Ray, do you give him the shoes?
Yeah, I gotta give him the.
Excellent. He gives you the holy. He gives you the flask of holy water.
Is this a purple flask or like a blue flask of holy water?
No, it's a leather flask. You realize the flask is empty. The flask has a hole in it. He runs away. It's a flask of holy water.
That was so painfully bad.
God damn it.
It's like
you guys act like you didn't expect
Ray just
that.
shakes his head and goes, "I've been hanging
Agnes
around
follows
you
Unak.
bozos. I've been hanging around you bozos so long that I fell for the oldest trick that I used to pull on people." Jesus,
It was
I can't
so
believe
worth
this.
it, though. Come on, think of the stories.
I mean,
Yeah, I know, it's like-
Tanukis are supposed to be incorrigible tricksters, and they're supposed to be harmless tricks, which I feel like these are mostly harmless tricks. All right, Unok storms ahead, and every other Tanuki tries to stop you. The flask had a hole in it.
Bye,
Bandicoot.
guys.
Yeah.
I gotta go. But if I find a party, I'll call you for it.
Nice. Okay, as you make your way towards the tower, the door is locked. As you arrive, Unok.
Not for long with Unok.
I don't know. I don't think Unok has the strength to knock down a door.
Oh, are you?
It's
You know,
You know what this is,
playing me?
Marcus.
I know you're playing me, but I'm gonna fucking do it.
No, it was what Thingo said at Season of the Ghost when you were going to knock down the door to the estate.
Right.
Yeah, no, Unok's gonna try to kick the door in.
All right, make an athletics check. If there is a dice god, Unok will roll a 1.
Exactly.
I know, right?
All right, so plus 20. Come on, grab the plus 31. Come on.
That's not bad. All right, 40. Easy
40.
done. All right. With a swift kick, the door flies open. It is not a difficult door to kick down. And inside you can see a spiraling staircase leading up 3 stories to the top of the tower.
Why did it have to be stairs?
Good thing it wasn't trapped. Guess we should ask.
At least
Or
it
is
wasn't
it?
a ladder.
About traps. Holly's muttering to herself.
My friends all came down, or my cousins all came down. They said it was okay, so.
I also could
and they might joke about things, but they wouldn't joke about traps.
Okay.
have picked the lock.
So
The trap is just a whoopee cushion on the floor.
as you
just
enter
so
the
you know,
tower. Yes, sorry, go on.
As Unak's kicking down the door, Agnes has summoned Ronald, and she's given him that arm that he can use to like move about. And she's just explaining to him quietly in the background, how to use his skeletal arm
He's like,
while Unok sprang down the door. Yeah.
he's touching things. He's like, oh, I can knock over vases. He is enjoying himself quite thoroughly. All right. As Unok begins to climb the stairs, Unok is climbing stairs, but doesn't seem to go anywhere. The tower, or the lighthouse, suddenly transforms. You watch as the stone, which was normally made of this white limestone, suddenly stains itself red and black. Thorns appear out of old surfaces as the tower rises to a tremendous height. As it begins to shift and change, it's almost as if reality is sort of shifting and warping around you. And you are now inside of a dark, arcane tower. Cages hang suspended from the ceiling, blood dripping in pooled rivulets that travel around and create these unholy symbols. The door still remains the same, but otherwise this whole tower has been affected by the level 9 remake spell, as Togmagor has now made a place for himself, a tower of blood.
Rose. Also, just on a
Ray,
quick
your cousins
clarification.
didn't mention any of this.
Yeah. Clarification on
No,
notes
you're
with
right.
the wand. What is it now? So it was 8 charges of level 8 greater
Oh,
dispel
so
magic.
not a wand, a ring. So any one of you may
ring. Ring with 8 charges.
Any
yeah.
one of you may have this
It's
ring.
9.
It is 9 charges of level 9 spells, which means that you can cast greater dispel magic as if it was a level 9 spell.
Okay.
All right. Well, you are at the tower. Togmagor is somewhere within.
He was at the top last time. Think he's still there?
Seems a reasonable assumption.
I don't know that he could
Probably.
get inside the rest of the tower, to be honest.
Okay, so is he like a fightery type, or is he like a magic user, a wizard? Like
Magic.
also he's very big and also magic.
Blood magic.
And
Oh,
at that point,
right. Ugh.
Rogue looks at Dante and goes, or looks at Ray and Quinn rather, and goes, "What did you say this guy? Do you have his name by chance?"
Togmagor.
And then she looks at Dante. His name is in that book. And then she doesn't say anything else, but her eyes sort of like, her pupils sort of dilate. And she starts to she doesn't draw, but she definitely has a hand on the hilt of her rapier at that point.
For the folks at home who may not know what the book refers to,
Yes, way back in the Library of a Moving Colossus, Roe found a book that has some hints as to the more alchemical origins of her existing as like this half bird, half humanoid amalgamation. And this wizard's name was in that book, and Dante helped her read it because her Arcana was terrible.
mm-hmm. Right.
And she would very quickly relay that to the rest of the group as well. Like she would have relayed that in character as well in that moment.
Oh, blood magic.
We're
Of
going up?
course. Oh, yes, I suppose so.
Yeah, so
Um,
since we're in a
You wanna
wizard
go first,
tower,
or shall I?
Patrick's also going to cast See the Unseen, which lasts for 10 minutes. um, and lets me see invisible creatures.
Okay.
Because we're in a wizard tower, and
It's not a bad idea.
seeing how this has changed, better to be safe than sorry.
Oh, Holly's gonna. Hey, do you guys think I should go invisible and maybe sneak up and see if I can see anything sneakily?
Want, he can probably see you.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, if he's as powerful as we think, I mean,
I
But I
think
can
it would be
also,
very likely that he would see through that.
but I can also be sneaky. So it's a double thing.
All right, let me ask you this. Being sneaky and invisible and he still perceives you and you're up there with him alone, is that a scenario that you think you could handle?
Yes, because I will yell very loud and you guys will come up the stairs very fast.
How about we
If
get
he doesn't
closer to
have
the top?
sound turned off.
Holly's plan is effectively, I'm going to tell my dad.
All right, we're gonna use quick wits. Holly.
Yeah.
Terrible plan. You will gain you will gain next to no information, put your entire being at risk, and if you get caught off guard, it'll be far too late for anyone to be able to help you, and you will be the only target for Torgmagor if Torgmagor is the only person in this tower that he has as an ally. You are vastly uninformed in terms of this scouting mission, and just having invisibility will not entitle you to any kind of success whatsoever. You can take the risk, but with your quick wits, Holly has now failed this exact plan enough times to have learned by now a good scouting mission is never about leaving the party behind and going ahead. It is about giving the precious reactions in front, such as checking for traps on the staircase, or if there's a door, to listen to the door and then feed information back, than it is to explore entire chunks of area ahead and potentially trigger those things.
Okay.
And yes, the only reason you're learning anything is because we have a card for it. Otherwise, I would you don't learn nothing and you do it again.
I feel attacked.
Good. Excellent. It's meant to. I don't have the backstab card, but if I did, that's what it would look like.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay. On the staircase, because I don't want to insult you, Unok, but you're kind of loud.
Well, yeah.
Spitting truth.
How about
Does
How-
anyone
how-
have
how about-
thaumaturgy and can make us sound like 800 Tanuki?
Ooh.
I think also stealth went out the door when
Yep.
Unok kicked the door in.
Yeah.
There is that. So, Padraig, you said you can see magic right now?
I can see anything that's invisible. This will last for about 10 minutes. But
Can we put you
if there's
Can we put you in the middle of the group so that you can see, like towards the front, so you can see what's coming?
Yeah,
but
no,
also
that's
cover the rear
fine.
bit? What's
Yep.
what's the range on it?
As far as I can see.
Okay, good.
So it's
How about we go me, Quinn, Alizaro, and then Ollie, Dante, Agnes as you want, and then Unok, can you take rear guard at the moment?
Sure.
I think I'm probably a little bit quieter than you, and even though they probably know we're here, it may help a bit. Don't be far, though. Like, let's keep fairly tight. Unless somebody's got a better idea.
You said this
that's-
was a spiral staircase, correct? So it's like kind of like hollow up the middle.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So Agnes will just kind of like float up the middle, keeping not at the front, but like, you know, in the middle of the group, if you know what I mean, just kind of floating up the middle.
Holly will fly kind of right above Agnes.
Sure, not a problem. Keeping in mind, the middle area does have some spiked chain cages there as well. You will need to kind of like
Okay.
fly
Yeah.
around. Assuming they're not mimics or
Okay.
animated.
Yeah, but we're not flying unless everyone else is running up the stairs. Like, you know, we're probably going quite slowly, me and Holly anyway, because the rest of them are having to go like round and round and round and round. So I imagine Agnes is just kind of slowly, just, you know, casually floating, making sure not to get ahead of the leaders because she doesn't like being in the front.
No, fair. All right.
So Ray has shield up, Morningstar out,
Mm-hmm.
and starts off.
Okay.
Gun
As
gun
quietly as
is
he
loaded.
can without slowing things down.
Okay.
gonna
Unok
let-
will ready his spear.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna go invisible, but Patrick will be able to see me. And just so you know, I'm gonna do my best to be at his back.
All right. Patrick, maybe a perception check as you and well, everyone is climbing the stairs. Patrick, I need you to make me a perception check. As well as anyone else who has the ability to see invisibility.
Floor is made of floor.
Floor is made of floor.
That is a 36.
36, eh? Bop. Okay, let's have a look. Okay. Stealth check. Pardon me. Let's see. Here we go. Stealth check. Oh, dang. Okay. All right. Oh, they're not gonna fail unless they roll very poorly.
Everybody just start swinging your weapons around wildly.
The key word, they.
Yeah, right.
All right, that's a 52 on their stealth check.
That doesn't sound good.
All right. You begin to climb the staircase, slowly at first, as you check the stairs for traps, but there does not seem to be any. As you get up to the first story, your strengths are being assessed, and Padrig and Unok are considered to be probably the biggest threats. And Ray, Unok, and Padrig. I would like each of you to roll me a d20, please, to see who becomes the potential victim of this invisible incursion.
This is the one time I want to roll low, please.
Jesus.
Of course.
And that one means you're probably gonna. I'm probably targeted. Golf rules.
Maybe.
Also, real quick, Agnes, you have a hero point courtesy of Immersion Diversion.
Thank you.
Which was Neil.
May I?
Please. Thank you very much.
Yes.
As we're moving up the staircase, I want to take the opportunity to don, like, certain elements of my blackjack garb, which will evoke heroic presence,
Nice.
granting my comrades 12 temporary hit points and a +2 status bonus to will saves.
Nice. All right. That was actually quite perfect. How did you know what I was going to do?
You had that sneaky look on your face again.
I do. Well, now I'm just going to fireball everyone. Now, okay.
Fried
Well,
chicken.
Ray,
What?
Ray, I will require from you, good sir, a will save.
A will save.
Don't forget, you got
With the bonus,
+2.
of course.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah,
Oh, so I forgot to add the bonus. What was the bonus?
43.
Doesn't matter.
It's a +2. And you have 12.
Okay. You begin to hear mutterings, random words that seem barely decipherable. Let's see. The DC is 45.
Damn.
So that is a failure.
Ruh-roh.
May I burn my hero point on that?
You absolutely may.
I mean, it's probably not going to work, but
There's always the chance. Oh, yeah, nope.
oh no, that just got worse. So yeah, there you go.
Oh, pardon me. All right. You scramble. Your mind begins to become scrambled as your faculties begin to fade away from you. Ire. Go on, have your reroll,
I'm
Ray.
sorry, not Ray. You can't do that.
Well, then who? Pick someone else. I will target whoever you would like me to, Ray.
Hi, how are you?
Ray is the target.
Ray, make your reroll. Let's see what happens. That plus the 29 is a
sorry.
34.
Yeah,
Whoops.
sorry.
No, it's okay. It's yeah. So a 34 is sadly slightly not enough. Well, not 34. 42. 42 is slightly not enough. 44 because you got the +2 bonus from Quinn, still not enough. Okay. For 1 minute, your mind and your faculties and your sensory inputs begin to betray you as your mind begins to warp and change. As this happens, you are under the confused effect for... I know. I'm aware. Just let me tell the story. Then you can do the reveal as I do this. I understand because I also read the chat. Yeah, we're getting there. We're going there. I'm going to try that again. Let's try again. Dialing it back. Okay. So, Ray, you feel your mind slowly beginning to slip away from you as your mind begins to muddle and confuse. Your senses begin to betray you. The world around you starts to warp and twist and malform. You, for the next minute, gained the confused condition.
Okay. And
So describe what happens. I know the effect, but now go into the role play of it.
So suddenly, this, for the first time, Ray kind of notices this weird stone that has been following him around.
No, this one is the one that came from the Pariah's box, remember? Like when...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, so-
this came through
so
the
he
portal
gave
with
it
you.
to
Yeah,
you.
you've only
Right.
just gotten these.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing is that this stone suddenly does something.
What's that something? Be creative with it.
Something it does is it actually adds a +2 item.
No. I
bonus
mean,
to
physically,
saving
what
throw.
does it do? Does
Oh,
it glow? Does
oh,
it
physi-
float? Does it suddenly go up your
physically,
nose and your
it's-
eyes suddenly shine?
No, it's
What
it's,
happens?
it's doing it kind of bounces up like in my head it sort of pops up
Mm-hmm.
and runs around his head and probably bops him like right on the forehead kind of thing to
Yep.
go snap, essentially snap, trying to snap it out of it.
Nice. All right, I love it. What is this item of which you
what it-
speak?
This is an olivine Pendaloke Aeon Stone.
Very nice. One of the lovely
Which-
secret menu items that we got from last week, and the effect is
It gives him a +2 bonus
+3.
to saving throws.
sorry,
+2 was the old version. +3 is the current version.
Oh, well, there you go. And with a +3, that will take you over the limit of 45 that you needed in order to resist. So as it hits you in the forehead, poof, it snaps you free of that confusion effect.
Yeah.
All right.
And
but you can
there's
tell that
something
someone
there's
tried
something
to
here.
yeah,
Yeah.
someone had tried to mess with your mind.
Yeah. And it's like there's something here. It's like I don't know what it is, but there's something. And this stone is weird. So he's more on guard than ever.
A voice calls out from the darkness. The master will not see you. You and your friend have angered him greatly. I will dispose of you and your friends here and now before you ever defile Togmagor's grace with your presence. Blah, blah, blah.
Above table, I want
Yeah.
to do something so fucking stupid right now.
Resist.
Uh,
Or don't.
But it's perfectly within Unok's character. That's the problem.
Then do it.
Does only Ray hear the voice, or does everybody?
Everyone hears the voice.
Oh, okay. Unok's just gonna shout, well, it sounds like your master's a little bitch. Too scared to come out himself? Gotta use little magic tricks.
Don't do this.
Ro is gonna squawk and be like, "Shut it!" And then squawk again.
Patrick
Too
gonna
late.
roll his eyes at this, but also look around and try and see if he can see where that voice is coming from. Did it seem like it was coming from a specific location, or was it just kind of like filling the room?
It's coming from the center of the room in that kind of shafty sort of area.
All right.
I'm
And
just-
looking that way, can I see anything?
No. Alright, this will work. Okay, cool. He says, "Bitch, you dare call the great Tomagor bitch. I'll show you who's the bitch.
I mean, he read from a bunch of tiny dogs. What else would you call that? Not great.
I mean, at least you didn't call him a turkey.
What?
Savage. Aw, Steve. Steve was trying to be mean to one of the NPCs and called him a turkey. All right. Okay, I'm gonna give everyone a chance to do something before something happens. Obviously, Unok has an outburst. A few people have turned around and said, "Unok, no!" Anyone doing anything besides looking around trying to find the voice?
Dante is going to just pull out his staff of healing, just to make sure he has it on hand.
Okay, Staff of Healing. Set to Unok level. Okay.
Turns to 11.
Cool.
Yeah.
Can Holly toss water over in that direction and see if it splashes something, and maybe she can get them wet so they are at least like appearing a little bit?
Roll a percentage because you can, but it only hit a 5-foot area.
Okay. Wait, nope, that's the wrong button. Oh, that's
It's a good idea though. It's a very good idea. I like it.
I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
175 on a 100-sided dice.
Yeah, sorry about that. Let's try that one.
I was about to say the first number was 74.
All right.
That's like the first smart idea I've had
As
in
you
ages.
as you throw it out, the water splashes but does not seem to hit anything. Sticks and stones will break my bones, but your words are gonna get you fucking killed, you tin-suited asshole. As he
Oh, Agnes, actually, I've just forgot about that. I have this.
Yeah,
I've
go
got like this, like Tinder box,
Yep,
but
cool.
it
Actually, you swipe
gives
right.
out colored smokes. It gives off colored smoke. It's
Mm-hmm.
meant to be like to give off like smoke signals or signals so I think Agnes, I would like to, because there's lots of these little cages about, is maybe just set something away on one of the cages to fill like the space where she is with like a colored smoke, just to try and obscure her and whatever in the stairwell. Or
Nice.
just
Roll a
obscure things
percentage.
as well, to be fair.
No, it's nice. It'll work. Roll a percentage.
Can you roll the dice, please?
I can.
There you go. Hey, no, sorry, no, I was talking to the
11. Okay, not a worry. You do cover yourself in a cloud of smoke. You now have the concealment condition. However, as you create this cloud, another cloud emerges, specifically from Unok and stretching outwards. The foul mustard-like smell permeates your senses. It stings as you inhale it. I need a fortitude save from everyone, as you have entered a cloud kill.
Agnes starts to choke, and then as it starts to burn her lungs, because I have a new feat.
I'm listening.
Which allows me to, it's all in your head. So when I have to roll a fortitude or a reflex save, I can pretend that it's, I can disbelieve it and roll a will save instead, basically. So Agnes is like starting to choke and everything, and she's just like going ahead, it's not real, it's not real, it's not happening, it's not happening. She attempts to roll
make
a
a
will
will
save
save.
to disbelieve that it's happening. Yeah. Yes.
It's not happening. Clearly it is not happening. Okay. As the cloud fills the area, you will all start to take damage of the poison variety, which is 68 at this point.
My
is that
save.
from failing it?
Everyone, the DC is 45.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah. So everyone failed.
So I have, I also have something. I have Greater Juggernaut. So when I roll a failure on a Fortitude save effect that deals damage, I have it.
Okay, it is halved. Does it say you have it again, or you just half it?
If I fail, it just says I have it.
Yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, it turns any one that has like an ongoing effect into a basic. So yeah, it's already going to be... Oh wait, no. So you failed, so you have now halved it to...
Yeah, so if I critically fail it, I treat it as a failure. If I fail it, I still have
No.
it.
If you critically fail, it's still a crit failure.
No.
Isn't it? Because you just said that if you fail, it's treated as
all right.
half.
Here, Greater Juggernaut. When you roll a critical failure on a Fortitude save, you get a failure instead.
Okay. Yep.
When you roll a failure on a Fortitude save against an effect that deals damage, you have the damage you take.
Okay. Cool. Yep. So you take 17 points of damage, and everyone else takes 35. As the poison cloud gathers around, at this point in time, Agnes, through the cloud and the mist, Agnes and Holly, both of you see a very, very fat and pudgy imp. Who seems to be casting spells. Yes. Fuck you, Tin Man.
Agnes has got him. She focuses.
Dog McGraw says hello.
initiative or what kind of?
Well, technically, you're getting
that?
the jump out of this. We aren't going to go to initiative because we've got 5 minutes left, but I'm giving you and Holly an action here if you would like to take one. He thinks he is undiscovered. He has not realized that that technically this is still, like, even though it's cast a cloud, it is still a hostile action, so it has broken his invisibility, and he's just chuckling to himself. Son of a bitch.
The yogi voice.
The imp's like on the stairs above everybody else.
He's in the middle area, hiding on one of the cages. Not in, but like.
Right, yeah. Okay.
Do you want to go first, Agnes?
Not just yet. You can.
Okay.
If you have a plan.
Is he in stabby range?
He's pretty close to stabby range. Yeah.
All right. So, first off, Holly is.
Nobody's smart but me.
Does the smoke count as being within shadow?
No. But the whole
No,
area is
okay.
in shadow because there's no windows.
So the whole area is in shadow.
Hmm.
Okay. So Holly is mirror imaged.
Have you?
From her black boots. Yes.
From
If she is
your.
within a pair of leathery black boots.
Ah, nice. Very well. Carry on.
All right. So she is first action going to toss her cloak.
It falls
So
down to the
she-
bottom floor.
But she's gonna throw it in the cage to
Okay.
make a clone.
Inside the cage.
Where the imp
The imp
is,
is
you said
on the
it's-
imp is on the cage, not in the cage.
But the clone would appear in the cage.
No, he's in. Oh, so yeah. So you want the clone in the cage.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Very well. The clone is in the cage. The clone goes, ha ha!
The clone could stab up to the imp, though, right?
Yeah, if it flew up to the top of the cage, you could try to stab the imp, yeah.
All right, so that's action one.
Mm-hmm.
And then Holly's gonna pull her daggers and use a debilitating strike on the imp.
All right, you pull your. Do you have quick draw?
No, but I get 3 actions, right?
Yeah. Summon the clone, move, and then draw your weapon.
Do I have to move? I thought you said he was in stabbing range.
Oh right, yeah. No, you're right. No, yeah. So you can make your attack. Yep. You don't have to move. Go stabby.
Do I just roll in the chat?
Oh right. Yes. Please roll in the chat. Because I have the old stats for. His name is Pudgy Knuckles, by the way.
Pudgy Knuckles? Okay.
Pudgy
If that
Knuckles.
fails, I'm 100% using a hero point, by the way.
Okay. The DC is 34 for that one. So you
Yes.
do hit.
All right. Okay, so we are using debilitating strike on that one. So
Mhm.
I'll roll the first set of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Let me my debilitations. Okay, and I have double debilitation.
Mm-hmm.
So he is going bloody debilitation. So he is going to take 3d6 persistent bleed.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And he is going to take an additional 2d6 precision damage.
He is immune to precision damage.
Damn it. Well, that's a bummer.
So he's got persistent bleed.
Yeah, he's got 3d6 for.
So what's that?
3d6
So what's the
persistent
2d6 for?
Oh, I rolled it before you said he was.
Oh
immune.
no, that's okay. Yep, cool. So he's taking 11 points of damage. And
And now my clone gets to act.
your clone gets a single action.
And my clone is gonna do the same thing.
Very well.
Four.
That'll hit.
Aha.
All right, and that is 14 damage. That is 25 points of damage as this chubby imp is stabbed. The imp says, "Ah!" as his butt gets stabbed and his side gets stabbed. And he says, "Accursed tiny bitch butterfly, I'll kill you as well."
And the bitch butterfly is going to do another 3d6 persistent bleed.
No, because they don't stack.
Oh, they don't stack, really?
They do not. They take the highest value.
Lame. Well,
Yeah.
that makes me sad.
All right. But as the creature cries
So
out
I says-
from within the... Sorry, real quick. From within, everyone can kind of now see the imp who is now visible. Agnes?
Yeah, so as he like kind of shouts out that insult, Agnes is gonna use just one action to just message. So like a voice just appears in his ear. She just goes, "You watch your language," and then she's gonna fire a daze cantrip at him.
No, don't even make it check. He fails. He's dazed. He's just like, where the fuck did that come from? Who the fuck is telling me off?
Mom.
Yeah.
Mother?
And then I'm just gonna, because that's just one action to just do the message thing, and then I'm gonna fire a phase bolt at him.
All right, make your attack. That'll hit. All right, 27 points of damage.
And it's this like stuttering little bolt, but like it normally it goes concealment and all sorts of things as well. So it's just like, you mind your language, and this stuttering little bolt just comes out of nowhere and just smack, flicks him in the ear.
All right. That's kind of funny. All right, as he takes the hit, he is disoriented as we fly into an initiative. This will be the beginning of our combat next week, as you guys will fight Pudgy Knuckles, the imp, who is dealing with you guys in a tunnel with Cloudkill in it. Oh, sorry, not a tunnel, a staircase with Cloudkill. So I guess we will see what that entails next week when we return. But guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you guys enjoyed today's session. Thank you to everyone who helped us with the freaking 9th level hype train. This is going to be very useful for the fights up ahead, having the ability to dispel magic. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Also, for the sake of it, who is wearing said ring, by the way? I would recommend it be someone who generally doesn't use all their actions on spells, because it is a 2-action cast to use the ring. So anyone who can make that is, yeah. So Quinn, is that, yep?
I was thinking probably not me then,
Oh,
because
not
that
you.
would...
Yeah.
Well...
Somebody,
I mean, I don't-
somebody who you think could afford to take 2 actions to cast it. Because keeping in mind, it has 9 level spells in it, so you don't need to be a spellcaster to get the benefits of it. You just need to be able to have that 2 actions to sacrifice.
Yeah. So either Holly or Alizaro, in some sense, if Quinn doesn't want it.
I was going to say...
California, I won't be here next week.
Yeah, no, I
Ray
should
could.
probably take it. Or Ray, were you going to say?
I mean, yeah, I mean, you know, if it's melee, then it's most of the time it's only one hit, anyways. So it can be there.
Fair.
And the other thing too is he has a habit of.
All right. I also heard Alizaro's name go up. Alizaro, is there a?
Yeah, Alizaro can absolutely.
Yep. She could use it.
Would
For
you
sure.
Would you like to?
Yes. Yes,
All
I
right,
would.
sure. All right, Alizaro will have the Ring of Greater Dispel Magic with 9 charges of the 9th level spell, which is fine. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. It was good to see you guys again and get back into the swing of things. I really, really liked the scenes with the Asmodean cleric and the scenes with the little tanuki dogs. You know, those were kind of cute. It was a nice little setup for what is now Tormagor's wrath, thanks to being stomped on by a horde of tanuki dogs. Now, now we get to see what happens. But yes, to get to him, however, you do need to deal
it's enough
with.
to mess up anyone's day, really.
It
Isn't
really is. Like here he was, like on the cusp of getting enough power to overthrow the queen himself, and now he just got disrespect. Now he's just like, okay, I'm gonna create my tower and I'm gonna kill everyone. God damn it! All right. But guys, my name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here a number of times during the week, doing all the cool, crazy, wacky, and amazing things that we do here at the DAG channel. But until we meet again, which will be on Wednesday for Season of the Ghosts, as always, stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other because why the fuck not? It's free. And as always, game hard or die trying. Bye, folks!
Bye.
Bye.